be patient. And this can be sometimes the hardest part of learning a language because it takes so long. And as much as we can do to speed up the entire language learning process, there's going to be a long period of time where we just can't communicate what we want to say when we want to say it. And we keep coming back to this analogy of a marathon. And many times we approach that marathon as a sprint. And let's say we have a 26-mile marathon, and we just are so gung-ho and we're so excited. We sprint that entire first mile. And then we're tired, and then our feet hurt, and we're thirsty, and we can barely breathe, and we still have 25 miles to go. And now we're really discouraged. It's not fun anymore. And you know what? It's not worth it. I'm going to give up. So we have to be patient with ourselves. And every time we kind of cross another mile marker, we're at mile marker 1, we're at mile marker 2. The tendency is to think, 24 more miles. Mile marker 3, I still have 23 more miles to go. And it becomes a grind. And that's what we want to avoid. And going into it, knowing that it's going to be a marathon can really help us pace ourselves and come up with a daily process that is actually sustainable. And then we can flip the paradigm. And now we're at mile marker 1, mile marker 2, mile marker 3. And we look back and we're like, wow, I've already gotten 3 miles into this. And that entire mindset changes. And now you're more excited and you're getting one step closer to the finish line. And so that's what we really want to do is we want to approach language learning as a marathon. We want to pause and consider how far we've come rather than how much farther we have to go. And just switching that paradigm can really make an impact as far as us wanting to give up versus I'm going to persevere and I'm going to do this. One more thing about being patient is comparisons. And this is something that again, it's just human nature. We want to compare ourselves to other people. And so let's say we've been learning for a year and somebody else has been learning for a year or maybe 6 months. And it seemingly feels like they are more advanced than you are. That's discouraging, right? And so we have to avoid the trap of comparing ourselves. Because really, the second we compare ourselves to somebody else, it's going to be really no good can come from it, right? And even if you're the person that says, "Oh, I've been at it a year, and I'm farther ahead than that other person," that's still a put down, and it's still negative. So what we really need to do is compare ourselves to our previous selves, and so that should be the measure of your success. And we should never measure our success based off of somebody else, whether it's time or signs or they sign better, they're clearer, anything like that. Don't compare your progress to anybody else's and just really focus on how much farther you have become than you have in the past. And so that is going to help keep you encouraged and stay positive and continue running that race and keeping up in that marathon.